Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative, and I am standing on those railway tracks, a little way away from where I started. That is just down there behind my head, and let's get into normal perspective and lag apparently, because who doesn't love lag? Right, so this is the end that we saw. We're going to start down here. There are signs, you may have noticed. It says hang on. This is incorrect. We cannot have this incorrectness. I can't be bothered to make it fit, so we're just gonna have it saying road continue this way totally. But then there's this way as well. This way goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. What you didn't see from up there was the sides of it, because no, it's all on a bridge. It's too high, so there has to be a million bridges. Well, it's all one bridge, just a very long bridge that goes all the way over here. This is still the same kind of bridge. I haven't changed this. So this used to go, if you remember, it went over here, and then there was a tunnel here, and there was a hill here, and I got rid of the hill. It was in the way, and now it's not in the way, because now it's gone. And then this bridge goes over here and goes down, and oh look, I built another station with some more trains in it. So we were riding on board this train, but there's also this one here, which is my ultra high speed, look rather cool train. It has fancy doors as well, and obviously it has interior. The other one has got slightly less fancy doors. I like the interior. This is a nice interior, but yeah, we can go down to the control room. There's another one at the other end, which you saw at the very start. And yes, that was green screening. I am not actually moving a bunch of blocks. But I've been doing more than building all this, because I've also been doing some stuff out the front here. Some stuff, I say. Yeah, there's now a massive thing here. It's a multi-story car park, yay. So we have a level here. We can go up the person stairs. There's another one here. We can go up the stairs again. There's another one here. And then we can go up to the top, and there's more parking. Don't worry, there's no cars at all, so it's free. It's a bit odd, the parking spaces, because there's like, you can go, there's a weird bit around here. This level makes the most sense. There's a parking space that I shoved in there and some here, which I shoved in there to maximise parking efficiency. This one is strange, because there's not that there, but there's this weird bit here so that people don't try and park here and block the stairs, which I probably ought to have considered putting on the other ones as well, but I didn't, and no one cares. But yeah, nice multi-story car park. It looks kind of nice from out here, because I've got this fancy thing on the stairs. Yes, it makes so much difference. It just gives it a bit of shape rather than it being flat and looking like this all the way around. And there's a nice little roof over this to keep you dry. I've also put pavement here. Well, there was this road that went in there, now it goes in there. There's also this bit here, and there's a barrier, and you're not supposed to go through the barrier unless you're driving the lorry full of dirt, which can be put on this dirt pile, and then they get some gravel, which is what this is made of, and they can put it there. I don't know what they do with this place. This is sort of just some area for maintenance reasons, I guess. We go in here, and I can't remember whether I've shown this being changed. It used to be different. Now you can go and buy your tickets for this station here, or you can go and buy your tickets for this station through there, on these places, and then you go down into the station, and it's huge and empty. There's just so much grey space here, and I feel like I ought to do something with it, but yeah, I don't know what, so we're just gonna have a bunch of empty grey space. If we just hop back over here and watch the signs all render in, which is kind of cool. So it's all nice and complicated with this junction here, and I'll get to that in a second. But I got down this way and I thought, I just can't be bothered to texture this anymore. Because if we look at this here, there's a bit of andesite there, and there's some coral, another bit more andesite, some coral, andesite, coral, and this is textured, and there's some fancy blocks there. I didn't bother with that after here. After here, it's just like, you have no good reason to come out of here. The only reason that I built it this far is so that if I turn my render distance up to take thumbnails, then we get some nice backdrop. It's like in beam maps, those bit around the outside, which you're not supposed to get to, and they're just massive flat textures, but they exist to make the area that you do go in look like it's not just hovering in space. Yeah, that's about what I've done. It's taken a lot longer to build than it has to explain. That is very much true. At some point, I would like to actually build some cars. That time has not come around yet, so there currently aren't any cars. But there's a lorry. There's a couple more lorries over there, and some trains. No cars yet. Kind of waiting until I'm good at making cars. All there is things in Minecraft that enable me to make cars. And if we just take a nice flight out above it, we can look down here, and it might look very confusing. And, well, it is very confusing. Here's a bunch of connections of where everything goes that I made earlier, well, later, because I'm going to do it in editing, and I'm not in editing, and all that stuff. But it's all very interesting and complicated, and basically everywhere can go to everywhere. So if you're in this track and you want to go off down the tunnel that way, you can do so by coming this way. If you're on this track and you want to go down the tunnel, you can do so by coming along here, and then you shuffle across to this track, and then you shuffle across onto this track, and this track goes those places, and it's kind of complicated. In fact, there are technically two ways of getting to the right hand track over here from the middle track, but let's not get too deep into that. There's also some nice great big walls of acacia trapdoors, which is absolutely wonderful. They look so amazing. But I just want to talk about my station for a second. So the walls are a bit I wasn't entirely sure what I should do with them, so I just shoved some massive windows in it. The roof, however, that was a definite intentional thing. So I'm just thinking of modern station things, and it's like, if you look at it from this side, it sort of goes up and down, it's just a nice curve. On the other side, it goes down and up, you have a nice curve. But then it's a piece of flat thing, and then it's been bent in a way, and then it's been twisted. Well, no, hang on, the ends have been twisted one way, the middle have been twisted the other, and it's just what I think of when I think of modern station designs. I think of massive wonky bits of glass stuck on top of them. So that's what I built. We have a buffer here the same as the one over there. This is organisation. I'm going through everything in a linear order, right? There might be something I should put here. It feels a bit silly having this sort of empty area around here with just a small field, and kind of over here as well. But I don't know what to put there. So if you have any ideas, please tell me, because yeah, I don't. We're gonna have to see though, because I want to put some stuff here, and if you don't have any ideas, then I'm gonna have to put something stupidly terrible there. But now I'm just going to go into a car park. I wonder if I should count the parking spaces. No, I can't be bothered. If you want to know, here's what the top floor looks like. You can count them yourself. Here's what the floor beneath it looks like. Also count them yourself. And the floor beneath it looks like this. They're all rather similar, just with slight differences around this bit here, because of where the spaces are. And here's what the bottom floor looks like. Whoa. And if you care, you'd have counted. No one cares, but yay. Right, anyway, what am I doing? I don't know. I thought of something to put here. Some disabled parking, because I didn't have any, and now I do. This is my very bad interpretation of disabled parking symbol, but never mind. That is immediately looking better. It's just filling out this area, but there's still that bit there and that bit there. I mean, I could leave it as a bit of grass, maybe plant some more flowers in it. Maybe do something like that. I'm just gonna do that. There you go. Random bits of grass are annoying, and I've solved a couple of them. So there's just a bit more to fix. Or not, I might just leave it. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've done, and as I said, it's taken me a lot longer to build it than it has to show it to you. So I do hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. Well, it's not really for you, it's for me mostly, but you can take as much profit from it as you like, as long as it's not monetary profit. Take inspiration if you like. This is not exactly inspiring, but sure. Thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe now, and until next time, goodbye.